Okay, I'm at Monokuma Rock. Let's get this class trial started. Let's find out why they had to die. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everyone here? Or is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial? Hey jerk, hold it right there.
Monomi's such a dumb child.
What? Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see, so you've come to avenge him.
That's...
Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like? You say? Oops.
Anyway...
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye.
And now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on, I won't let you escape.
Hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well...
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. No. Even Nekomaru would probably die, right? Well, why are you so excited about that?
How about
Who
it?
knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn for?
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Let's go, Mr. Rockface. Roar! He stepped onto the escalator and ascended toward the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed that our lined-up silhouettes kept getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, we descend. The elevator began its deep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. Fewer and fewer stood in the elevator. The first trial, so many people. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors slowly opened, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walked into that place. Oh boy, what the fuck did you do, Monokuma? My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either.
Hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No!
Why bother?
That's...
What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin. It's a case of why bother because he's incapacitated, he has nothing to do with the case, and he has no evidence. There's no point in bringing him in.
Yahoo!
It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. And so, the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Yoko Saionji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know how she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mayuru's death. The person who killed these 2 is among us. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friend's sake. For Ibuki and Hyoko's sake. And so, the curtain to the third-class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yes, I would like to save. Okay, actually, can I... Yes, I can. I can go to the report card. Okay, I have enough points to get something else. Excellent blade. Sharpness increased by 2. Ooh! Okay. Yeah, we should probably get that for now. Because that'll make it so that I can actually cut through shit faster. Okay. Because I've been having that problem recently. Excellent blade and solved. Okay, cool. Okay, guys. Let's get this over with. Let's find out why they died. Though I've already more or less figured it out in my head.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class
know how,
trial,
Monokuma.
if you vote correctly, I'll punish everyone oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
Exactly, why do you think I skipped through it, Monokuma?
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Yeah, Nagito, we know.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
Yeah, Kane, we should probably fill you in too.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that?
A lot!
Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
You're crazy.
Anyway,
It's like,
we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
okay, I can do
Then,
that.
let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease.
Yeah, we
The
can do
hospital
that.
team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Yes.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from the symptoms.
Yeah.
We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby.
Sounds about right.
And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
What any sensible person
I
would
tried
probably
to
do.
stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late.
Okay, I figured it out.
By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
I've got most of the details in my head.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. The only person who came with me was Chiaki.
Yeah.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital.
We're just explaining stuff. There's no deduction to be done.
And then
It's great.
I noticed Ibuki was gone, so I sprinted out of the hospital.
My job right now is so easy.
Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I fled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
I don't even want to know what ways you asked.
Various ways?
Knowing her,
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
even he's like, no, she definitely said it in certain ways.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. so I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And
Yes.
so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
And Nagano knows exactly what happened now.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Nagano, I'm gonna punch you. Stop fucking around.
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. The story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Mikon's my...
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you can make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it.
Okay.
Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
God damn it, Nagano. Why do you do this? It's just as Kazuichi said. Nagano is the kind of guy who will just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it. I shouldn't have explained it to Nagano. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Boy, I'm going to kick your ass. I don't think any of these will help.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Monokuma, stop laughing.
Testimony is a lie. And the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
I feel like I might have
Did
needed to shoot
Hajime kill
something.
both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
I'm a witch! Why the fuck did you throw that around? I'm not a killer. There should be a contradiction somewhere. You need to find that and break through.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Stop laughing, Monokuma.
Hajime's testimony is a lie. And the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
I feel like...
Damn it!
Okay, so it must be the one later
Hajime's
then.
testimony is
Hajime's and the fact that Ibuki.
that would also.
I don't think I can. After all,
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because
No, I
he's
am
the
the
killer.
only witness
Did
other than the
Hajime
killer.
kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie. No,
It's
that's
not.
wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's not imitating the movie. I never went to see the movie.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
God damn it, Nagano, fuck off!
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that.
For once, it's useful.
Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time.
Yep.
Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it.
Thanks for making it clear to everyone.
Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Yeah, he's just trying to cause trouble, exactly.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It
Boy,
also provides a good warm-up.
I'm going to kill you, Nagito.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Exactly. Also, I don't know why we have castles in the
Now
background.
then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
In its own
Then
way,
that
yes.
seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
She doesn't seem like the type who would, though.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
And why would their bodies be in the same
Hmm.
place?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The
Yep.
killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
10
I
minutes.
couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right?
Yeah.
If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
I feel like something's wrong there, even.
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
They were my first two suspects walking into the case.
Me too?
Because they don't have alibis at all.
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
Yeah.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
He's out.
Me too!
God damn it, Monokuma, shut up.
Hey, why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Yeah, he's trying to act like Nekomaru.
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
I mean, it just kind of makes sense, really. The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it? Let's figure this out, Dylan. Let's figure out what I need to shoot. Keith. Glob should probably be what I need for this.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
Yeah,
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That
Oh.
door should not have had a lock.
Doesn't.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside
Shooting everything.
waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they look like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Oh, there was nothing for a while there. The person's remark contradicts the truth. I should be able to prove that with my evidence.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside. No,
Yeah,
it's
there we
locked.
go.
Hang on a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
From the
Semi-transparent stuff.
How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
No, not quite. It wasn't rubber at all. The semi-transparent glob was glue?
I see!
Why is it green? Well, actually, I think I've heard of that.
Semi-transparent glob. Must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too.
She tasted it.
It had a firm, gel-like chewiness. And I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Why would you put it in your mouth? Seriously, that's weird.
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
Why do you think kids eat it?
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
Also, why is the blood on his shaped like a knife and fork? I just realized that.
Only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, it must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
What's the point of the drumstick then?
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
Yeah, we broke it down pretty easily.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Be
Are
possible.
you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then
Trap's probably not the right word, but
I totally fell for that fucking trap.
yeah, it's okay for you to go.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
Yeah, we don't need that happening again.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Shut up, Monome.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Yeah, but Hyogo's body wasn't tied up before that. Earlier.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
Yeah.
And when you went back with everyone else, Hyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Yeah.
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
Yes, it is Gundam. You should know. Ask your hamsters.
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
A scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue. Now I should be able to figure out what it is. Oh, jeez. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this handman's cabinet? God damn it, I don't even... What should the first letter be, even? It's not an R. I don't think it's a W. It's not an L. Stop giving me L's, game. It's not an E, probably. It's not a W. I mean, it could be a W, right? Have I shot W before? Oh, okay, so it is W. Not an E, okay. Not an R. Oh yeah, wallpaper, okay, I'm stupid. Okay, let's get this all done and over with. Oh god, I'm about to lose a lot of health. Well... Shit. Shit. Fuck! Man, the A's. Seriously. Babe. Stop trying to murder me, letters. There we go. Wallpaper. Jesus Christ. I know they mentioned wallpaper, I just didn't know that was gonna be it. It gets so hectic.
Scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
So let me show the clue.
In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap.
Yes.
There was also a
Just
tear
pull
along
down.
the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so,
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
Well, not perfectly, but
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And
Yes.
what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere
Maybe.
nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that.
answer us, Nagito.
But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
The scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body? If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try. Oh jeez. Logic dive! I don't quite remember the controls, but hey, we'll do this. Okay, that's jumping. Oh jeez. Having to dodge obstacles and jump. Don't just stop the game. I've never been good at this sort of game. Question 1. Why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? Well, I'm going to assume it was hidden. Yeah. Cool. Boost! Boost! Let's hope that the boost doesn't kill me. Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. Okay. Question 2. What did the killer use to hide her body? The wallpaper. Not the curtain. Yep, okay, cool. I'm actually getting this one unlike the last one. Oh, come on. One small path? Freaking kidding me. Fuck. This is why I don't like this sort of game. Woo. Woo. Okay, question 3. How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? I covered the pillar. Right? Sweet. Okay. Cool. Let's get out of here. Nice. Okay. That went over well. Only hit a couple obstacles, fell off once.
It's all coming together.
Got the questions right.
Got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
Explain why the 10 minutes could easily just be pulling off the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar.
Can I see the image?
So when I first discovered
Yeah.
Yuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there.
Because if you look, the left pillar has, you know, exposed brick. The right pillar doesn't.
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Yeah. Also, yeah, they do look like it
Well,
got
that's
smaller.
understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
Yeah.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
Yep.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. He accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And
Yep.
because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone.
Yeah.
They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, way less than 10 minutes.
Then, when was Hiyoko actually killed?